by looking into the retro. This is Roosevelt Gifts with Auto Network, and we're here at VIR in Virginia. And my guest on the show today is Jason Vines, Vice President of Communications. And we're out here, obviously, with Dodge, driving the brand new Charger.
It's a good day. There's not a cloud, a couple clouds, but not much. And it's a hot track and some hot cars.
Speaking of hot cars, you really haven't had a whole lot to do in terms of fending off the media with this lineup that Daimler, Chrysler, and Dodge and everyone else has had from your corporation.
Good products do their own talking, and we've been lucky that with the resurgence of our product, just by pure luck, to be honest, it started at the large cars, and that created a halo over everything we're doing. And we've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. We had 9 new products last year. We got 5 this year, and even more next year. Charger's the new one. Then we got Mega Cab. We got the Commander coming from Jeep. It's a good time in our company where the morale is very high again after some tough times. We got a third less people than we had a few years ago. It was a pretty tough restructuring. It's not something Dieter and the gang wanted to do, but they had to do it to save the company, and they came back with a vengeance. And our dealer body is improving every day, and the cars are saying it all, and people are saying, I want to drive a Dodge, I want to drive a Chrysler, I want to drive a Jeep.
Why do you think you've been so successful in doing the retro cars?
Because we don't necessarily go all the way retro. You do a retro car, and you can't do it again. What do you do after you do the retro car? For instance, with the Charger, we took some of the cues of the Charger behind me and said, okay, let's make it into a modern package now. 2-door cars don't really sell in a full-size vehicle, so we said we need 4 doors for functionality. We want to make it look like a coupe. We want to make sure it has a Hemi. It's got to have great brakes and a good package, and I think we're delivering that. And in the Charger, it's that in-your-face styling. We believe design sets us apart from our competitors, as quality is becoming a ticket to entry for everybody, and quality is very close among all automakers. It's down the road, design will make you more successful, and I think it's the reason we're doing so well today.
No, I read the press like everyone else does, and from my reading, the old Charger owners have not been really that enthused about the design of the new Charger. Is that true or false based on your...
It's half true. There's been a lot of vocal people, not as many as you'd think, but we love the passion. We love the passion that some of the old Charger lovers had. We still have to make a business case. The old line, any PR is good PR. I've lived through some situations where that wasn't true.
Yeah.
But in this case, just people talking about Charger again has brought up the awareness of the vehicle. This thing going into the launch has more awareness than the 300 had at the same time in the cycle, and have more people asking about the car. That's good. For those passionate people that say, how dare you, you got to have a 2-door. If you want a 69 Charger like this one, go on eBay and get one. But if you want a great car that has great power, great fuel economy, great safety, get the new Charger.
You're pretty much at the end of doing retro cars. You've pretty much gone through your lineup. What's coming next after the Charger?
Well, we're very serious into cars. We're obviously going to keep our truck lineup going. We got the Mega Cab, and we have all new range this fall. But in cars, the Stratus replacement comes next year, and you're going to see a very bold car. We showed the Caliber at Geneva Auto Show. It's going to be built in Illinois at our Belvedere plant. We've gone away from what we call the 3-box design of the Neon to a 2-box design, almost some would call it looking more like a crossover vehicle. We think that's going to bring a lot of young buyers in. Again, the car is very aggressive looking. We showed the Nitro at the Chicago Auto Show, a small SUV. Dodge's never had one. It's a concept at this point, but the reaction we've gotten is just tremendous.
Now, there are a lot of companies coming out with hybrids, a lot of companies coming out with diesel. Where do you see the industry going? What's your opinion of what's going to happen with the fuel situation?
Well, I saw a prediction from J.D. Power that hybrids by 2010 will only account for less than 10% of the market. There's no one silver bullet. I mean, we have a hybrid coming out. We're working with General Motors, between Mercedes, General Motors, and us. Our first vehicle will be a Durango. Our view on saving fuel economy is to go after the thirstiest vehicles first. That's why in the full-size cars we have the multi-displacement system that goes from 8 cylinders to 4 when you don't need it, and the customer never knows, but you save up to 20% of your fuel. We did that in the full size. So then in the full size SUV, we're bringing that as a hybrid first. We're also the leaders in the world in diesel. If you look at our sister company, Mercedes-Benz, along with Volkswagen and a few others, Peugeot, we have a hurdle to get over by 2007, which is the next emission standard for diesels. We believe we can get there. It's really tough. It's going to take a little more invention on our part. But we think the American consumer is warming up to diesels again. The fuel economy savings are incredible. Torque is fantastic. We have the Jeep Liberty on the market, our first diesel vehicle. They're flying off the shelf. People just love what a diesel can do, and this isn't your father's diesel, Right. These things are quiet. The emissions are very clean, and as we get more clean diesel fuel, it'll be even better. And we're looking at other vehicles in our lineup, not just Mercedes-Benz, but also Chrysler Group vehicles. So you'll be looking at diesels, a few hybrids. Multi-displacement system is going beyond the full-size cars. It's going on Durango. It's going on the Ram pickups. And we're going to continue to help our customers save on fuel. But there is no silver bullet. For the long haul, we're leaders in fuel cell development. And we believe that is coming. Some people believe it's 2010, some 2015, some 2020. I hate to be sucked into saying what the date will be, right. But we need to get something that's perfect for the customers and it's affordable. Advanced technology that costs an arm and a leg that doesn't get purchased helps no one.
Well, back to why we're here, the new Charger. As people can hear in the background, they're roaring around the track, VIR. What excites Jason about this new Charger?
Well, you look at it, Dodge has not had a full-size sedan for a year now, since we stopped making the Intrepid. The dealers are going crazy for this car. It is the third vehicle off that LX platform, first the 300, then the Magnum, and now the Charger. They all look different because they are different. This is a great price. You can get this thing for $23,000. Looks fantastic. You can get it into the 30s with a Hemi, but it's such a bargain at each point along the way, depending on what you want. This is just good. This is reestablishing Dodge as an American icon. I think this will do for Dodge what the 300 did for Chrysler.
Great. Okay. Jason, thanks for taking the time.
Roosevelt, appreciate it.
This is Roosevelt Gist with Auto Network, and we're here at the VIR with Dodge. As always, please buckle up. Don't drink and drive. See you next time.